No, 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 no. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Eli's skincare routine. He has very sensitive skin. It's very reactive, so we have to take really good care of it. If your child has sensitive skin, then you'll know it's an everyday thing. You can't really take your eyes off it for a minute. Eli's dad actually suffered with really bad eczema as a child, and I'm going to talk about eczema in depth in another video, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get the notification about that. We are managing Eli's skin at the moment, and it hasn't got to that stage where we're having to look at it as eczema. It is very sensitive, but we have managed to kind of calm it down and keep it under control with a skincare routine and some dietary changes. So the first point to make out is you do need a routine. You need to do the same thing every day, use the same products once you find out what works for you. It's different for everybody, obviously. The products that Eli uses may not work for you, but they are designed for sensitive skin and they work for him. And we have spent quite a bit of money and time on skincare products trying to find something that works. So once you find a product that works, don't start thinking this might be better, I might be able to find something else, let's try something different. Don't keep looking for that elusive magic pill. When you find something that works, stick with it, because the likelihood is the more you try different things and you change and chop and change, it's gonna make things worse. So the soap that we use is Child's Farm baby wash for sensitive skin, unfragranced. Okay, now they have a whole range and they've all got different smells. Now if your child has sensitive skin, you should be using an unfragranced range. Everything should be unfragranced as much as possible. Fragrance is a known irritant for skin. I personally don't understand why manufacturers feel the need to put so much scent in baby products. Babies don't need to smell like tangerines or melons or talcum powder smell that they try to put in. Babies have their own beautiful smell that we all know and love, and we don't need to try and cover that up with some artificial smell that at the end of the day could be an irritant on their skin. So everything that Eli uses is unfragranced, and you should definitely aim to use unfragranced products. So that was the wash. The cream that goes with that is the Child's Farm Sensitive Moisturiser. Again, unfragranced. They do have a fragranced one, and I wouldn't recommend it. If we use this in the summer months when the central heating's not on all the time and it's nice and warm outside, his skin doesn't get so dry, and this is perfectly fine. It keeps it moisturised. He doesn't react to it at all. In the winter months, we found that the Child's Farm wasn't doing enough to keep his skin moisturised. I think the central heating being on all the time and being so cold outside, his skin was just getting really dry. So we found this Lush Dream Cream. This is expensive, but a little bit goes a long way and it's very effective. This really helps. It's aimed at people with eczema, and we found that it's really good on his skin. So we like this in the winter months when his skin is very dry. So I would say if you have a baby that has very dry skin, you might just want to try this first off. This is a really good cream. It does have a smell, but all the ingredients are completely natural, and the smell doesn't hang around. When you smell it in the tub, it smells quite strong, but when you put it on his skin, the fragrance doesn't last. So you know that it's kind of not the artificial perfume that they've put in. It's just a natural fragrance that goes away very quickly. So yeah, we like this when he's got dry skin. Sorry about the teeth marks. So we use this on his face. It's Weleda Calendula face cream. This is very good, protective, moisturising for delicate skin. Sometimes he gets rough patches on his skin if we've been outside, you know, sometimes a bit windblown. This is very good for that. We find that the Dream Cream is actually okay for the face and the body. It keeps the face really nice and soft and works on the body. But the rest of the time, we kind of use this on the face. Cocozo baby coconut oil we use on his hair now, just a little bit to rub into his hair, keep his hair moisturised, and his scalp moisturised. We did use it on his skin when he was very small, but what we found as he got older and he developed real skin sensitivities and allergies, the oil did not help to soothe them. So if he was having a reaction and his skin was quite rough and red and sore, when we put this on, it almost kind of aggravated it. Okay, so the final item in our skincare arsenal is calamine lotion, and we use this if Eli has a bad reaction to something. It could be that he comes into contact with one of the foods he has an allergy to, like egg or cashew nuts. It could be that he touches something that gives him a reaction. To be honest, his skin comes up for all different reasons, and we don't know why, do we? So we use calamine lotion on the bad days when he's had a bad reaction to something. When we started weaning and he started coming into contact with food before we knew he had allergies and his skin would flare up, we would use calamine lotion, and it didn't take him long to realise that it helped. If you can imagine a very small baby having a massive rash on his neck, and you would get the calamine lotion and he would kind of lie back and take it because he knew that it helped. So we've always used this, and it is a medical product, calamine zinc oxide. It's not going internally. It helps to reduce itches if they have itchy skin, and it just soothes it and makes it a little bit more bearable. So I would definitely have some of that on hand if you have a child with allergies, with reactive skin, with itchy skin, with sensitive skin. Can I do quick tips? Can I? You're going on holiday, you're gonna take your trunk and go, yeah? I'll see you at the airport. I mean, we're not going to get far at the moment, mate, with the coronavirus. We can try. Some quick tips. Bathe every night. Some people will argue that bathing too often actually makes it worse, but what we find is you bathe every night, the warm water opens the pores, it accepts the moisturiser, and it goes in deeper and it works better. Whatever you do, don't add moisturiser to dry skin. So if your baby's skin looks a little bit dry and you think, oh, I'll add some cream on, that doesn't help. It just sits on the top layer. It doesn't really sink in. It can be a bit greasy and it can make it a little bit itchy. So if you feel like you need to add more moisturiser, you need to stick them in the bath first and then do the moisturiser when the pores have opened and the skin is a bit more supple. Two other things you should consider. One is washing powder. That's a major irritant. If you're using a strong washing powder, that can definitely make skin worse. So check your washing powder if you find that your baby seems to have sensitive skin. I have tried various different washing powders. The ones I found didn't make his skin react were Boots own brand sensitive skin and SureCare sensitive skin. However, I find that the washing powder that doesn't make him react is the most affordable and also washes the clothes the best, because that's the other problem you've got when you're looking for sensitive skin washing powder. They often aren't as effective as cleaning the clothes. So Fairy is definitely the most effective for cleaning. It works for the whole family, it's affordable, and it's fine for his skin. The last point to note is if your baby is eating solids and you find they have bad skin, then you need to check the diet. So Eli had allergies that we didn't know about, but it was blatantly obvious as soon as he started to eat solids. The first time we gave him egg, he came up in a massive rash. Same with cashew nut butter, came up in a massive rash, didn't you? Do you remember that? It was horrible. It was horrible. We didn't know what was going on. And we later found out he was allergic to both of those, and he had a dairy intolerance. And his skin definitely improved when we took dairy out of his diet. This was before we actually had the diagnosis of the intolerance. And now we're on the milk ladder trying to get him back into eating dairy, because it's not an allergy, just an intolerance. Dairy is a known irritant for eczema and can make it worse. So I would say if your baby is eating solids and you're finding that they're having bad skin, look at their diet, take things out and see if it improves. Remove dairy, see if it improves. One thing at a time, always. Remove wheat, see if it improves. Try removing different things and see if it gets better or worse when they eat certain things. Keeping a food diary is helpful in the beginning, just to kind of give you an idea of how things are affecting him or her. So I think that's it. I'm going to leave it there for today. Eli is clearly not happy about this and just wants a bit of attention, so I'm going to go and give him that. So don't forget to subscribe. Loads more stuff coming your way, guys. We're definitely going to look at eczema a bit more in depth. Come say bye. Least you can do. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.